When I was young, in the 80s, it was obvious that liberals fight for freedom.
Wow.
And freedom is the most important issue, yeah? So I'm a freedom fighter, street fighter, whatever, so freedom. And it took 2 decades to understand that now, slowly but surely, the liberals became the enemy of the freedom. So something bad in the concept, so we have to rethink everything. So then I have got some help from the God as well to understand that this is bad and this is good, and I reshape my ideas and reshape my program and so on. But the core is unchanged. The core is freedom. I desperately believe that freedom is the best thing. And the God has given the freedom for us to make good things. So let's be so simple. That's all. That's all. And if you continue, if you follow that track, you will win.
So the freedom stays solid, but there's a changing conception of freedom.
Yeah. Because sorry, I came from a dictatorship. Freedom means to be free from something, from the communists, from Soviet Union, you know, to be free from something. But I realized that after several years, it's not enough, because freedom is for something. So it's not enough to say that freedom is against something. Freedom, it must be for something, you know? You have to do something. Yeah. And then it's easy to understand that in the human being's lives, if you would like to have a real valuable life, you have to admit that there are things which are more important than yourself. This is the key point. This is a turning point. That was my turning point. There are things which are more important than my own personal life. This is the family, the God, and the nation. And the best way of life to serve the things which are more important than you are. Be humble and serve the more important things.
This is why you moved.
When you understand that, you become conservative.
Yeah.
that's so simple.
So, Prime Minister, we had an issue in the United States. Last question. We had an issue in the United States recently where we were trying to, in the prior administration, we know who the president is now, but we were trying to get answers from we know who the president is now. I'm thinking European. We know who the president is now, but when we were going to the previous presidency, we were trying to figure out what their theory of government was, and we realized that it wasn't Joe Biden's thinking. In fact, we weren't really sure who the president was when Joe Biden was in office. Do you get the sense that Joe Biden was really running the U.S. government during those years?
We have never saw that. We have never saw that.
Wow.
Any more questions? Because to raise the next question and to answer that, that's the most dangerous.
So then who was?
Thank you, Prime Minister.
It's a philosophical misconception. Another one.
Prime Minister, thank you for the time. We really appreciate it. And thank you for...
No, that was my pleasure.
That's great.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you to visit Hungary. Thank you to come to CPEC. And you know, we lost our precious position, what we have done, because for 2 decades, Hungary was an island of and laboratorium at the same time of the conservative politics. But now United States taken over the lead. So now we are not as spectacular and spectacular as we were.
Trump
we need the rest of Europe to follow.
We have studied well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
Thank you very much.